I'm engaged. Everyone has so many questions, and I get it. Everyone's confused. They want to know, am I still doing my challenge? Does this mean no more OF, blah, 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 blah. I have all the answers. Also had a few people commenting on Henry's post announcing the proposal, saying that he lied to them and said that I was just a friend and that he went on a date with them back in December and all this stuff, which is all true. So let me give you a bit of a backstory. Firstly, to answer any questions, yes, of course, I'm still doing OF. Henry has always been supportive of my career. He understands that I'm a workaholic. I love my work. I love my job. I love everything about it. And he understands that I have goals I want to achieve and things that I want to do, and he fully supports that 100%. I am still doing my challenge. I will continue to do challenges. That is not stopping. I don't have anything else to say on that topic other than I love working. I love my job, and there will be no stopping.
Guys, welcome to the show where logic has not been hospitalized just yet. Unlike a certain OnlyFans content creator who tried to become the Wilt Chamberlain of hookup culture and got benched by biology. Guys, let's get it. All right, guys. Annie Knight, an Australian OnlyFans model, went viral after announcing her quest to sleep with 1,000 men. That's right, guys. 1,000 hangers. That's right. She wanted to get 1,000 whoppers. That's right, guys. She's going to get it. She's going for it. All right, guys, fast forward. She claims to have slept with 583 men during the encounter. And big shocker here, guys. She ended up needing hospital treatment for complications. You know, she said it's not for STDs, she claims, but, you know, just a bit too much athletic activity. That's right, guys. That's right. So basically, apparently, she thought her body was a public library, open 24/7, free to all. Free to all, guys. But even libraries close eventually. Guys, this is a pretty wild story. This is a pretty crazy story. You know, we covered another one of these type situations back in January. I saw this and I knew you guys might enjoy this actual story. It is always crazy for me to actually think about this stuff and look at it and go, wow.
This is 2025 right here, guys.
Guys, please like, comment, subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, and you'll be notified of all my upcoming video releases. Guys, this woman is actually also getting married. What? Which is crazy to me, you know, but you know what? Everybody's got their different things. This is definitely being framed by the media as, you know, empowerment, not a mental health crisis, which is pretty rowdy to me. But you know, meanwhile, if a man ended up doing this, he would be called a predator. That's right, guys. That's right. He'd be called a predator, a narcissist, and he'd probably land a Netflix documentary. You know, we've reached a point where numbness and nausea are side effects of feminism, not flu shots, guys. That's right, guys. C19 shot ain't got nothing on the numbness, nausea, and sickness with this type of ultra craziness. Feminism, you know, it's pretty rowdy. Ladies and gentlemen, we now live in a society where you can sleep with hundreds of strangers, go to the hospital, and still say, yo, it's self-love. It's self-love, man. That's crazy. You know, the symptom of a culture with, you know, zero guardrails and infinite validation is what we're looking at here. It's almost like it's amazing what people will do if you put a camera in front of them. And it's really kind of sad to me also to see this type of situation. You know, if I had a daughter and they were doing things like this, it would absolutely tear me up. You know, it's hard enough out there in the world for people who are going to work every day, trying to actually make something legit happen, you know, and it's not, you know, I don't understand. The media applauds this type of stuff. You know, TikTok trends it, you know, and the next generation imitates it. So, you know, and this is not slut shaming. You know, this video is actually about, you know, sanity saving. You know, you can't build a healthy society if your role models need a gynecologist, a therapist, and a chiropractor just to check their DMs. Guys, fellas, if your future wife is watching this and clapping,
run.
Ladies, if you're considering this lifestyle, just know the clout might be short-lived, but the consequences sure are not. This isn't women's empowerment. It's exploitation with a Wi-Fi password. I hope you guys have a blessed day today. You watch your Own Air with Nick Driving podcast here on YouTube. See you guys on the next one.